Stories like this is why every black man in America cannot associate themselves with the Democratic Party, bro. Not too long ago, I'm having a drink with my boy, and we run up on some older Hispanic chicks, right? And the conversation led to somewhere, I don't even know. My boy was talking to them about something. And then the chick had the nerve, bro, to point at us and say, I blame you. You know what she was blaming us for, bro? Joe Biden. We had to cut that cord quick. My boy said that he voted for Joe Biden because he got student loan. Yo, because he in debt with student loans. But I'm like, yo, homegirl, you gotta really chill because just because I'm a black man doesn't mean I voted for Joe Biden. And then we look and we see dumb shit like this. You got Viktor Bout. His nickname is the Merchant of Death. He inspired a movie called Lord of War. He got arrested for conspiring to attack American citizens, speaks several different languages, had his own private aircraft, bro. He's one of the most known notorious arms trafficking dealers, bro. This man got traded for Brittney Griner, somebody who just conspires to scissor. Like, are you kidding me? For those that watch sports, please drop in the comment the worst sports trade you have ever witnessed in your lifetime. We could talk about Babe Ruth, Herschel Walker, Jerome Bettis, Ryan Leaf, Sam Darnold. The list goes on. But you mean to tell me that Joe Biden in the US of A traded for Brittney Griner, somebody that got arrested in Russia for hashish oil, for somebody who hated the American citizens, the US of A, conspired to traffic anti-aircraft missiles, was serving a 25-year sentence? You mean to tell me that you're going to make that trade? For those that do fantasy football, basketball, or whatever, this is what you call a fleece. Russia ran Russia ran away with this one. Like, doesn't make any sense. But this is why you can't glorify athletes, bro. This is what happens when they make athletes your idol. They make you think that these athletes are so important. How the fuck are you going to trade Brittney Griner, an athlete, somebody who hated the national anthem in America, for an arms dealer? Like, son, you can't make this shit up. When Shakespeare says that the world is a stage, bro, the proof is in the pudding. But in this segment, they're going to talk about Paul Whelan, somebody who's in Russia for espionage charges, but nobody brings him up because he can't dunk a basketball. Let's check it out.
Let's bring in NBC News chief foreign affairs correspondent and host of Andrea Mitchell Reports, Andrea Mitchell, who has been working on breaking this story all night long on the phone. Andrea, it's pretty incredible, bittersweet, but incredible news. And the swap is fascinating as well.
Well, in fact, the swap was done in a Middle East country. Now I've learned that it was in the United Arab Emirates, the UAE. So the swap was done. She's on her way home, and the president is about to announce that, as Carol, has been reporting, and Peter Alexander have been reporting from the White House this morning. The fact is that the Paul Whelan news is really dismaying. And let me just speak to that. I've been dealing with Paul Whelan's family, his sister, his brother. His parents, as you know, over Thanksgiving were very concerned because he had gotten out of touch. And then I learned last Sunday, and David Whelan confirmed this with us on Monday, that he was actually taken from the prison to the prison hospital, even though he wasn't sick, with no explanation, on Thanksgiving Day, so that he could not call home. And of course, the parents were terribly worried, and then taken the next day back to the prison. And according to David Whelan, and according to what Paul later told the embassy in Moscow, he was taken because the notorious mercenaries, the Wagner Group, were in that prison community trying to recruit inmates to go to Ukraine. And they did not want the American hostage to see this going on because they know he's communicating back with Washington. I mean, it is all so cruel, so bizarre, what Vladimir Putin has been doing. And now you've got this statement from the family group, the group that's coordinating and campaigning for all American hostages to be released.
This is crazy. Like, dude, They are saying that the Merchant of Death is accused of selling weapons to Al Qaeda, the Taliban, militants in Rwanda. Bro, yo, and you traded this man for a known lesbian in the WNBA that does nothing but promote that lifestyle, attempts to dunk basketballs but misses. Yo, bro, this is why we got to stop putting athletes on pedestals. We got to stop worshiping, not myself, but this country. This country has to stop worshiping idols, has to stop worshiping athletes, bro, and entertainers. They're just regular people. Meanwhile, you got this dude who was locked up for years. And the Brittney Griner story overshadowed that. Wouldn't you think they would bring both of them back for this guy? Man, this is amazing.
Saying that Paul Whelan deserves better from his government. He's served, he has already served 4 years there, and he's been sentenced to 21 years. He deserves better from his government, and our campaign implores President Biden to urgently secure Paul's immediate return using all tools available.
That pretty much sums it up, man. Like I said, please drop a comment on the dumbest sports trade you have ever seen. This is the biggest trade in WNBA's history, and also the dumbest trade in the U.S. history, fantasy football, NFL, MLB, however you want to dice it up, man. It's enough of that, yo. I'm out.